Hello, this is a Warhammer 40k lesson with Demand 957. Today, I'll be teaching you how to take cover saves. Cover saves are very similar to armor saves, except they're a little bit different. A cover save is when you're behind something and you take a save, but it's not necessarily an armor save. There are 4 types of cover saves. Razor wire or wire mesh is a +6 cover save. High grass, crops, bushes, hedges, or fences are a +5 cover save. This one's a long one, so bear with me. Units, friends, and enemies, trenches, gun pits, tank traps, emplacements, sandbags, barricades, logs, pipes, crates, barrels, hill crest, woods, jungles, wreckage, craters, rubble, rock, ruins, walls, buildings, wrecked vehicles, which is a +4 cover save. Now the last one is fortifications, which is a fort, I believe, and that's a +3 cover save. I want to say armor save, but it's cover save. But alright, so those are the 4 types. Now with these guys right here, we'll be showing you and a little bit of example here. Now, if you're not sure which type of cover save they are, you can just decide what they are before the game. Like, I don't have any wire, so this is going to be the wire fence. Yeah, I know, boo-hoo. Suckish. This is going to be the high grass, the wooden board out here, and I got some other stuff in the back over there, but, alright, so I guess we'll start with the wire fence, because it's the worst of them. Now, let me just, right, so I'll put the orcs, put some orcs over here, okay, and a couple spacers over here, space marines. Wait, what, why did it, sorry about that. I accidentally put them on the wooden board, so we'll start with the high grass. And then we'll go around the wire fence. But alright. So this is what we're gonna do. Now, let's say for instance the squad fired at the squad. Now, since this is a high grass or grass, bushes, hedges, and fences, we're gonna pretend it's high grass because it's sort of higher off the desk over here. It's a +5 armor save. So, claiming each of single one of them got hit, they're gonna get a +5 armor save. Now, considering there may be a chance, there's a pretty good chance that you're gonna come along to see a space marine in one of these, but they might already have better armor save, like a Terminator itself. It has a +2 armor save versus better than any other cover save you can get. So let's claim they all got hit by the assault cannon and 3 storm bolters. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5 armor saves for each and every troop in the squad. So that's 1 too many. That's 4, 5. Alright, I'm rooting for the orcs in this one, even though I usually root for the space marines. Alright, so +5. No. 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 Ooh. Oh man, it was a 5, but it rolled off the table. And yay, we got one. Alright, so one of them gets saved. So the orc player decides which one goes and which one doesn't. Now you'd guess since this one's bigger and it's a knob and ooh, yeah, but in this circumstance, when orcs are fighting space marines, you really want the rocket launcher guy, even though it's just an orc boy. So I would give a wound to the knob. Now, the knobs have 2 wounds, but I'm not going to get too much into that. So, I'll just have that right there. And that's going to represent, it's just a little, I use this for wounds, there's numbers on it. So I use it for wounds, right? Oh, it doesn't have two, it has, because they have 2 wounds each, so I'll just put that right next to my nub. Okay, now, considering the orcs went, and then it's back to these guys again. Now, alright, so now I'm gonna exterminate the barbed wire. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen and start with the barbed wire. Okay. Maybe I'll move this up so you can see it a little. Alright. That's better. Alright. Now, let's claim all these got shot with the squad. That's 5 armor saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a +6 armor save because it's a cover save of a wire fence. Okay. Now, that was 1, 2. No. Okay, none of them hit. Ooh, yeah. But let's assume, just so I can clear things up a little bit if you were kind of confused. Let's say it got 2 6s. So that's safe. So that means 3 wounds, which is enough to kill the war boss. Or 1 knob and a wound on a knob, or the boy and the knob. But you know, it's the orcs player's decision. And if I was the orc player in this situation, I would take out 1 ear. But if I was the orc player in this situation, I wouldn't put these guys in the same squad, but that's not really part of what I'm trying to teach you, but whatever. But if I didn't do this, I take this guy out, alright, and I wound 1 of my nubs, right there. Now that the +6 wire and the +5 high crop grass, whatever, is covered, I will talk about the +4 armor save, the really long one, and that's gonna be, let's see, sandbags. One of them sandbags, and I have a bunch of seashells that I got in Florida when I went there last summer. So we'll pretend they're sandbags. You know, those things you might see in a movie they hide in them. But I'll just grab a couple here. I have a lot of seashells, by the way, but it's not exactly important, but I thought I'd make small talk while I'm setting these up. Okay, so now they got a +4 armor save versus their sucky armor save +6. I just realized the camera can't see this at all, which makes me angry. Alright, so we're gonna move it up a little. Alright. There, now can you see it? Good. If you don't, I don't think but just kidding. Alright, alright, assuming all these got hit, all these fired, all of them hit, all of them were killed. Now, we're gonna take my 5 armor saves on the orcs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. It's gonna be a +4, remember? Good. Alright. So we got 2 here and 3 ferals. Alright. That's pretty good. Alright, so cover saves definitely come in handy with orcs or type of creatures that don't really have good armor saves, but to the Space Marines, usually most of them aren't good. Because most of them, unless they're like a tactical marine, the best you could get is, that'll actually make a difference, is the fortation, but Space Marines don't really need as much as the orcs. Just a little advice for an orc player out there. Alright, so 2 of them made it, and let's say the guy wants to send back. Wait, no, that's not right. So 3 of them were hit. Let's say that got knocked out, and this got wounded. Now I'll go on to explain the +3 cursive. I wish I could pause the video or something in the making of it, so you don't have to wait 10 minutes. 4 minutes just for me to get my stuff for it. I should have had it ready, but you know, I don't have any quotation. Alright. I don't have any fortation, so that's a fortation, yay! Yeah, it's not really a good fortation for something that can actually get penetrated for +3. You're probably wondering, if I take double of the sandbags and make it a circle, would it be a fortation save? Now, you could argue both sides, but that's up to you before you start the game. Not an argument to post up right in the middle of the game, because that just makes the game unfun. And it starts, and it eggs on an argument, and that's not what the Warhammer is about. So let's see if I can crunch all these orcs into there. If I can't, then I guess I'll just use 2 or 3 guys. But yeah, so I'll just use 3. These guys over there. Alright, so over here is where we're going for. These guys are magically shooting through the rocks. So that's assuming that 3 shots made it and we're able to hit these guys. 3 armor saves. That's a +3 armor save, so all of them make it, which is awesome. Here, let me try to get this in the camera shot. C633. So 3 armor saves get saved, so nobody gets hit. Now, assuming all these shots hit, that's 4 on the assault cannon, which is packing heavy. 2 for 1 storm bolter, another 2 for another one, and then 2 more dice. Right there. Now, let's say all the shots that were fired in the squad hit all of them, which would be this many dice. That's over enough to kill the entire squad, which means there's a high chance that that squad's gonna be ouch. Now, let's say they hit, but now they're gonna take their armor saves. Yep. I'm gonna roll these like 3 at a time. This isn't looking good over here. I'll show you in a minute. Alright, I got this. Alright, so the camera, I can't really get this into the shot because of the big rock that's in the middle of my shot, but we got, we're rolling +3s here, so I'm taking out these 2s over here. There's no 1s. Oh, no wonder my whole dice fell. Alright, so those are the hits. Right there. There. Alright, so this many gets saved. Right? Alright? Now, when this many gets saved, sometimes when orcs get special armor saves, it comes at an advantage to both the Space Marines, but then again, it comes to kind of karma, like kind of bad karma, because when they're fortation, they have so many armor saves to take that they sort of get more armor saves, and it saves all of them. Right. So if that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if that's 6 dice, it's 3, and then this is 4 wounds, which is 7. Yeah, so it's 7 altogether. So it's, oh, so that means 1 thing's taking a wound in there. With 6 dice and 7 wounds to take in there, 1 wound would be taken. Alright. Alright, this has been a little bit of a long lesson because I've kind of blatted on a little bit. I'm trying not to do that, and if I don't do that, it kind of makes it a little bit better. Maybe I'll just make a blabbing episode where I just tell advice about the orcs. Wow, look at me, I'm still blabbing. Sorry about that, guys. But next lesson, I think I'm not sure, it might be a battle. It might be it might be just a video about advice to either orcs or space marines.